Okay, so I think that everything here is kind of set up the way I wanted to get. This is a brand new setup. Right now, that thing's recording on a tripod right in front of me. I just have the camera that I used yesterday. Uh, I I have a new standing light in that corner to help out facing me this way, and a lamp light right there. If I cut any of those off, this room will be completely dark. So I do want to make sure I'm avoiding that. I just got all this stuff set up. I want to use my iPhone camera, but I'm also on FaceTime with my girl, and I don't wanna mess that up. But I also want keep in mind that what I have is already good. To be completely honest with you, um, the microphone that I used yesterday was what I had in the past. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I don't really know if I wanted to keep going with that full time. Unfortunately, I bought the exact same headphones again. It's not sorry, the exact same microphone again, but this time it has a connection where I can hook it up to my phone. So which is what I wanted. So I mean, not too mad about that. So yeah, this is the new setup for right now. Lighting's looking good, audio's looking good, camera's looking good. That of course is never going to be perfect, but I do think I feel a little bit more comfortable uh, talking when it's like this. I don't have the harsh light blaring down on me. Um, but again, I don't want to make it seem like that was an excuse for why I shouldn't have been recording or why I wasn't recording. The only thing that was holding me back from recording was myself. The only thing keeping me from keeping eye contact with the camera is myself, and I'm looking off into nothing. That's a wall, and that's a wall. That's a wall and a door. I need to be able to keep strong eye contact. Something I got to work on is eye contact. Luckily, this time it's just going to be for a camera. I'm not looking at anyone directly, but keeping eye contact with the camera. That's what I'm going to work on. Also, need to work on talking a little bit slower as well. I've been told that in the past I can talk really fast, and so I need to be able to let my mind catch up to my voice and let my voice understand what my mind is trying to say, and be able to eye contact again, and be able to stay focused on what I'm trying to say, not letting my mind trail off into anywhere. And on that note, I need to start having a little bit of a better idea of what I actually want to talk about. Yes, I set up my building blocks yesterday. Yes, I tried to understand the general ideas of what I want to talk about. I don't have any specifics on what I actually want to talk about. I learned a lot in my current program, whether that's in my program at work or me just looking into different types of channels that have been successful, or just different people that are successful in general. In from what I've learned, it's important to be able to have a backlog of information. And in my case, my backlog is going to be my ideas, the things that I want to talk about, the ideas I would like to share and be able to elaborate on. And knowing that, okay, well, I have this idea and be able to write it down somewhere. So, how am I going to be able to track that? I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. I may just have something where I write down, like, oh, I had this thought, or I want to write about this, or I want to talk about this, or this is a random idea that I was thinking about. Um, for example, I'll take this morning. I was thinking about the realities of being double income without having any kids. Um, an idea that I want to have for the future is if my wife has a job and I have a job, live off and whoever makes more. My current girlfriend right now is a teacher, so if she, if she and I get married, I would love to live off of her income for the first couple years of our marriage. I know I'm an engineer and I make more, but if we're able to take what I make and completely invest that, whether that's in our Roth IRA, our 401ks, saving for a house, saving for a family, paying off debt, doing all that stuff, and waiting until we're essentially bad debt free in order to have kids. Sorry, before having kids, amazing. Having strong finance before we have kids, fantastic. That's something that I would love to do in the first couple years of me being married to my wife. So that idea, I looked into it, I researched it today, and I'm talking about the true practicalities of having double income with no kids. What kind of struggles are we going to have, or that I project having in the future? And then when we do get married, and I'm still sticking with this content creation, how am I able to share that? How am I able to communicate that with people, the goods and the bad, some of the risks and opportunities that we see going through double income and no kids. That's an idea of something that I would want to talk about. There was an idea, a little bit of a description of what that video would be about, or what I would be talking about would kind of be centered around. And I don't know, just different points I want to hit on during that conversation. So that's kind of how I want to structure my videos right now. Again, this is all off the dome. I like having a script. I've had times where I've read directly from a script. I put a lot of work into the script and I read straight from it. But other times I feel like it's important for me to just think and just talk. Stop trying to make a script for everything. I know I'm not a script guy. I know that I have stuff in my head and I need to be able to get it out. So that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna try to do. So what I'm not even gonna title this video. I don't even know. It's not goals. I did goals yesterday. I think I did goals yesterday. I don't really remember. All I know is that this video is focused on my current ideas right now. So kind of want to how I want to structure my videos. My new setup, which is looking very nice so far. This is gonna be my at-home setup for now because I'm a little bit mobile, so I'm gonna be moving around a whole bunch in the next few years. So, well, not for next few years. Next year, I have another move coming up, and then another move after that one. So at least minimum two moves coming up. So having that in mind, I know I need to be mobile, so I keep more a little more minimal setup, but still manageable. So, and I like it so far. So I think I will have to lock in with what I have here, and that's what we're gonna name the video, the lock in, right? We're locking in on our setup, we're locking in on our format of our videos, we're locking in on how I'm going to grow as a professional by having these videos and just speaking. Um, how I like where I put my eyes, how I project my voice, doing things like that. That's what we're gonna call this video the lock in. I like that. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. And I don't have an intro yet. Let's see. Hi, my name is KJ. I don't know. Hi, my name is KJ. Welcome back to Blessed and Building. This is the lock in. Maybe. I looked off. Okay. Hi, my name is KJ. This is Blessed and Building, and welcome to the lock in. I like that. I like that. Hi, my name is KJ. This is Blessed and Building, and welcome to Building Faith. Bam. I think I like that. I think I like that. We're gonna rock with that for right now. Ooh, I had my AirPod in this whole time. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on having the AirPod in the whole time. Let's do it. Okay, I'm done recording.